outdoor plants for your garden depends on various factors such as climate, soil type, sunlight availability, and personal preferences. Here's a diverse list of 10 popular outdoor plants that thrive in many regions. 1. Roses. Roses are beloved for their beauty and fragrance. To plant roses, choose a sunny spot with well-draining soil. Dig a hole twice as wide and deep as the root ball, amend the soil with compost, and place the rose plant in the hole, ensuring the graft union is above the soil level. Backfill with soil, water thoroughly, and mulch around the plant to retain moisture and suppress weeds. Prune roses in early spring to promote new growth and flowering. 2. Lavender. Lavender thrives in full sun and well-drained, slightly alkaline soil. Plant lavender in raised beds or containers if your soil is heavy or clayey. Space plants 12 to 18 inches apart to ensure good air circulation. Water deeply but infrequently, allowing the soil to dry out between waterings to prevent root rot. Prune lavender after flowering to maintain a compact shape and encourage new growth. 3. Hibiscus. Hibiscus prefers full sun and well-drained soil rich in organic matter. Plant hibiscus in a location protected from strong winds. Dig a hole slightly larger than the root ball, place the plant, and backfill with soil. Water deeply and regularly, especially during dry spells. Prune hibiscus in early spring to remove dead or weak branches and encourage vigorous growth and flowering. 4. Bougainvillea. Bougainvillea thrives in hot, sunny conditions with well-drained soil. Plant bougainvillea near a trellis, fence, or wall for support. Dig a hole slightly larger than the root ball, place the plant, and backfill with soil. Water deeply after planting and then allow the soil to dry out slightly between waterings. Prune bougainvillea after flowering to shape the plant and promote new growth. 5. Geranium. Geraniums prefer full sun to part shade and well-drained soil. Plant geraniums in beds, borders, or containers. Dig a hole slightly larger than the root ball, place the plant, and backfill with soil. Water geraniums regularly, allowing the top inch of soil to dry out between waterings. Deadhead spent blooms to encourage continuous flowering throughout the season. 6. Petunia. Petunias thrive in full sun and fertile, well-drained soil. Plant petunias in beds, borders, hanging baskets, or containers. Space plants 10 to 12 inches apart for good air circulation. Water petunias regularly, especially during hot weather, and fertilize every few weeks to promote blooming. Deadhead faded flowers to prolong flowering and maintain plant appearance. 7. Marigold. Marigolds are easy-to-grow annuals that prefer full sun and well-drained soil. Plant marigolds in beds, borders, pots, or as companion plants to vegetables. Dig a hole slightly larger than the root ball, place the plant, and backfill with soil. Water marigolds regularly, especially during dry spells, and deadheads spent blooms to encourage continuous flowering. 8. Dahlia. Dahlias thrive in full sun and well-drained, fertile soil. Plant dahlias in beds or borders after the last frost date. Dig a hole slightly larger than the tuber or root ball, place the plant, and backfill with soil. Water dahlias deeply and regularly, especially during dry periods, to promote robust growth and flowering. Stake tall varieties to support heavy blooms. 9. Zinnia. Zinnias prefer full sun and well-drained soil. Plant zinnias in beds, borders, or cutting gardens. Space plants according to their mature size to allow good air circulation. Water zinnias regularly, especially during dry spells, and deadheads spent blooms to prolong flowering. Fertilize every few weeks to encourage continuous blooming throughout the season. 10. Sunflower. Sunflowers thrive in full sun and well-drained soil. Plant sunflower seeds directly into the ground after the last frost date. Choose a location with good air circulation to prevent mildew. Water sunflowers regularly, especially during dry periods, until they are established. Provide support for tall varieties if needed. Deadheads spent blooms to encourage continuous flowering and seed production. Before planting any of these outdoor plants, consider your local climate, soil type, and sunlight availability to ensure optimal growing conditions. Proper watering, fertilizing, and occasional pruning or deadheading will help maintain healthy plants and maximize their beauty in your garden throughout the growing season.